On April 28, 2015, around 10 years ago, WWDC, or whatever the name of the organization or newspaper outlet is, I don't care. There were an article, they were not the only ones, but a lot of articles about this woman who was quote-unquote the Baltimore Mom of the Year. She had reportedly beat up a 16-year-old son for engaging in a Baltimore riot for a black man whose name is irrelevant, but who died in police custody after he was resisting something, I think. I don't really care what he resisted, but that was not her business, not the problem. But she beat him up so bad that, well, his poor self probably ended up back home and regretted going out in the first place. But the thing is, she bit the fuck out of him. I used the F there, I'm sorry. But what would you do if your mom be, let's say, a mid-teen adult you for something not quote-unquote bad, not quote-unquote good, but some would say it's bad because you can go out and support a riot. Others would say it's good. But what would you do? Now, in a case that was me, which is not, because my mom stopped beating the hell out of me when I was like, what, 12? Like, she'd already stopped. Now, it was just mostly verbal. She didn't insult my mom. She never insults me. But she shouted me, and I think for most of us cancers, for most of us cancers, we're very weird and emotional in that sense. So I don't even think it's a cancer thing, it's a people thing. So people generally just we're sensitive, okay? People are sensitive. I was sensitive when growing up. And so when she shouted at me, I get bad, I feel bad, and it really did hurt. Now, imagine your mom getting real physical with you, beating the hell with slaps. No. Now, she was crowned the Baltimore Mom 2015 of the year because her actions of stopping what you'd call unsaid violent tendencies was very good. He could have gone to that riot and the mom could have not said anything. And then the next year, he could have gone to another riot, and the next year we'll see him being the criminal. Now, the news outlet spoke to the mom just around a year or some months later, and he was doing great. He was still in school. He was almost finishing high school. He was doing great. And his mom was proud that he was not going to be doing such stupid things again. Why? Because he'd been disgraced on national television and he'd learned better. Now, purportedly, if she had not done that, he'd be, well, let's not say a lost cause, but he'd be a lost cause. Now, how do you stop your mom from going kamikaze on your ass when you know you're being stupid? Well, the simple answer is you don't. I remember my mom would punish me, like even punish me, not physically, like beating me, but like giving me punishment to do. She'd say her mom, I know if you're not white, I don't know, maybe white moms do that too, I don't know, but if you're not white, you'd have had experience with your mom comparing her upbringing to your upbringing and telling you things that she suffered and how you should suffer them too. And I don't think that it is unfair, because I think I've grown up to see the point in comparing your own upbringing to other persons, because now I have nieces and when they misbehave I get so mad, but I don't want to beat them because I know it's not how I was raised. I wouldn't want someone to do that to my child either, but I want them to know that there's a better way and they should follow that better way. Now my mom would tell me I should dig the ground, like I should just kneel there and dig the ground, and you'd think, oh, it's easy, maybe it's a sandy ground, you just sit there and kneel there and just wait for her to fall asleep and then stand up. But no, it was never easy. This would be like 2, 3 a.m., 12 a.m. in the morning, and you'd be trying to dig cemented floors with your fingernails. Have you ever tried that? Try. It's like trying to file your already chopped fingers against a smarter board. I don't know if you get what a smarter board is, but it's like a nail. Let's just call it a nail filer for that. It's similar to a nail filer. It's simply a nail filer. It's called a nail filer. Now, imagine that pain. 12 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning, you're supposed to go to school the next day, but you can't go to school because you are too busy trying to do something that your mom is punishing you for. Now, the punishments never really lasted long, but the crime did, and sometimes I wish death upon her and just wish that she never existed. But in essence, I feel like it was one of the best things I learned during my... Now, to sum it all up, before we actually enter the main day of today, If your mom is beating you, just let her beat your ass because you did something stupid. Not the word you're saying to hear, but that's the truth. Now, if you want to try to stop your mom, well, you can learn karate. You can try to be defensive. You can try to bust her eye out. And then when she dies, you'll see who's going to take her your ass. Since you're so strong that you can't take a beating, you should probably just kill her already and just move on with it. Tough guy, or girl, or gal. Now, what do you even call non-binary person? Tough, in that sense, tough them? Okay, that'll be nice, tough them. But I just feel like sometimes the beating is not necessary, sometimes it is, but at the end of the day, it's showing that they actually care. I'm not trying to excuse like domestic violence and abusive dads and moms, and I'm just trying to say that not all beatings are quote unquote negative in the sense that they're trying to break you up or hit you, or sometimes they just want you to learn something. And I'm not saying that everybody is complex or has this complex intention of having you being better. I'm just saying that for the most part, most of our parents actually do care. For parents who don't care, well, fuck them. If you think your mom is, or dad, or anyone is being abusive to you, you probably should just fuck them. Like, I don't mean literally fuck them. I mean literally just like be rid of them. Like, you should be free. You should be you. You should be happy. You should wake up each day feeling like you want to do something that you love to do. And it's not always easy. It's not always like convenient. And I'm always feeling like I'm anxious. I just really need food. I just really need this. And sometimes I'm really horny. And sometimes I just feel like I should just hit my head on a wall and be like, that's it. And sometimes I just am lost. It's not a question of feeling like this person is doing me wrong. It's just a feeling of I just am lost in this plane called life, and I really need some guidance. And when I have the guidance, I'm horny and I'm not trying to focus on it. So it's always like a paradox of what am I doing versus what I'm actually wanting. It's a bad habit, but I think I'm diving too much into what's not the topic. The topic is how you set up against your mom. My advice: don't. It'll give you less scars, less injuries, less insults, and you'll probably learn a lot from trying to be friends with your mom, enemies with her mom. But if you want to go the other route, yeah, you probably should learn karate, learn to speak up for yourself more, learn to channel what makes your mom your mom. And if your mom's a loud mom, talks a lot to you, you should learn to talk back. I mean, since you don't want to be compliant, you should probably talk back. Now, if she's gonna box you, you should get ready to get used to it so you don't get too bruised up. I think at the end of the day, you really just want to feel like you're loved by your parents. Whether or not they're there, whether or not they're always present, you want to always, as Maya Angelou says, when you step into a room, bring all the people that have ever loved you. You always want to feel like in your self-worth and others' self-worth that they've always loved you, they've always been there for you. Your mom inclusive, your dad inclusive. Any other person, well, if they loved you, then still, they're worth it. Now, if your mom is a B-I-T-C-H and you want to be a B-I-T-C-H back, fine, get her out with it, warrior, but don't tell you, future you that is, that I didn't warn you. Toodles.